De mare.
Hello, hello. We made it. We made it to the finale of our day. Black woman, I promise you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for coming back to our events. This is Africa Week 2020. My name is Alexandra Loves. As you can see, we have our painter, Elijah, right here next to me. He'll be here doing that painting. Hello, Elijah. He's just in the zone already. And we have so many amazing poets with us here today. They all have tributes. I'm going to just jump right into it. They all have tributes. And if you're wanting to connect with them, they'll tell you how to connect with them. But also, if you go all over our Africa Week 2020 page, you'll find that we posted their pictures and where to find them in all their links. So please enjoy what they have to share. We're going to start with Mazin Khalil. I'm going to add him to the stream right now. Hello, Mazin.
Hey, how's it going, Alexandra?
I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being patient and waiting. And I'm just excited to see what you have to share with us today. Your Black Woman, I Promise You tribute, as well as whatever other work if you want to do that. So I'm going to take myself out of the stream, and it's all you. Black Woman, I Promise.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, hi everybody. So my name is Mazin Khalil. I go by Fiankhi on social media. You can find me on Twitter, on Instagram at PHIANKHI. So here is my tribute to Black women. And actually, the first one is a tribute to Nubian women, being that it is Nubian History Month. Today's actually the last day of it. And so this is a poem called Daughter of the Nile. Here we go. Daughter of the Nile. With your beautiful caramel skin tone, your sun-kissed radiant skin passed down by your ancestors, your beautiful shapely eyes which captivate and hold prisoners, your smile bright like that of 1,000 burning suns, each glaring one after another, imploding, forming a supernova, that smile that subjugates men and holds captive their hearts. Daughter of the Nile, not only are you radiant, not only are you beautiful, but you are strong, your character upright, your strong spirit burning fiery in the face of injustice while simultaneously being cool, collected. Daughter of the Nile, you are brilliant in all regards, beautiful in every single description of the word. And then being that today is also the last day of Nubian History Month, I want to actually pay a tribute to the Kandakas, the Queen Mothers, with this piece called Kandaka, I Promise You. Here we go. Kandaka, I promise you. I promise that I will keep the truth ringing in your ear so that you may never forget, so that we may never forget, so that we may never forget that you rode in battle one-eyed and fierce, that you made men bow before you, crushed civilizations left and right, that historically the best fighting army in all of Africa is yours. Kandaka, I promise you that I will not let your name go in vain, that it will not be exploited by those who simply want fame, that it will not become another hashtag that people will simply use for gain while doing nothing, as real Kandakas have screamed out in pain for as long as our country has existed. Kandaka, I promise you that I will keep alive your language to the best of my ability, that I will keep culture and tradition so that those who come after me will know your story. Kandaka, I promise you that I will fight and fight until I have no more fight left to give, that this will be the hill that I die on. Kandaka, I promise you that Halfa's flooding will not be in vain, that 52,000 on our side did not lose their homes for naught, that 60,000 on the other side were not forced to leave for naught. Kandaka, I promise you that the skyrocketing cancer rates will not be for naught, that the cyanide in the Nile, the very river that they claim they prefer over us, will not be for naught, that the bodies laid out in mass graves, spirits that have no homes because they were forced to leave theirs, will not be for naught, that the infants crying in foreign language languages will not be a sacrifice. Kandaka, I promise you that I will speak for you because you refuse to speak any other language but our tongue. I will be your advocate. Kandaka, I promise you that I will not cave to the idea of unity with one broad brush stroke because unity at the expense of others is oppression. Kandaka, I promise you that our culture vultures will simply make me resolute. That Kandakas like Mayada, the sit shy, will not simply be forgotten by the wayside in favor of those more popular. Kandaka, I promise you that I will continue to speak out about oppression, that when told to be quiet, I will still continue to scream, even if my silence is deafening. I promise you that I will continue to speak out about oppression, that when told to be quiet, I will still continue to scream, even if my silence is deafening. Kandaka, I promise you that they can try to tarnish my name and that I will give it without a fight, because Kandaka, you are worth more. You, the history that floods through these veins. You, the matriarch that birthed me and birthed men not afraid to speak, who birthed women who gave birth to real men who died for her honor. Kandaka, I promise you that although Nubia is underwater, it will continue to rise like Atlantis. That media personnel like Hussein Khojali, who would state-sponsored backing said dream of waking up one day and not hearing the Nubian language spoken, but only Arabic will not win. Kandaka, I promise you that irrespective of which huge follower with which huge following comes for me, I will never cave. Kandaka, I promise you that Turabi's death contract, which stated that only and only after his death that his 16-part series can be aired, that on episode 11 he spoke and said we must destroy the Nubians, will not prevail. Kandaka, I promise you that Joan Gutton and the martyrs of the Sudanese revolution, like my cousin, did not die in vain, that they died so that we can all be Sudanese in our own unique Sudan way, so that I can proudly say, Kandaka, I promise you that I will never stop fighting for your name. Kandaka, I promise you that I will keep bringing the truth in your ear so that you never forget who you are. Kandaka, I promise you. Thank you.
Wow, Mazen. What? Mazen, what? I just am so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you for having me here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the time and the space to just, let Black women out there know that they are amazing, and especially Black Nubian women and just all the women of the world. But again, just a shout out to Nubian women because today is the last day of Nubian Heritage Month. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I mean, I'm just proud of you, and I'm so grateful that you said yes to this. And I want to just say a couple comments to you. Fire, fire. Everybody's giving you fire. Trinity Brown saying, whoa. Talib Saber said he killed it and resurrected it and then buried it again. Dima Mahmoud is saying, Ashe, ooh, and drop, she said. So I thank you. And tell me,
thank you so much.
Where can people find you?
Sure. So I go by Fiankhi on Instagram and Twitter. So that's PhiAnkhi.
Okay. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Stick around because people might have other questions in the end if you can.
Sure.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So I would love to bring our friends who are, I have Marvin is here. Marvin is here, and then I'll bring in our friends who are over seas, and it's a little later for them. So we'll go with Marvin first. Are you ready, Marvin?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Marvin. Hello. Marvin Lewis Jr., thank you for being here. And I'm going to let you take it away. Black woman, I promise you.
Yes, thanks. This poem is called Black Woman, I Promise You. If eternity were a fragrance and bottled, your name would be its label. You are exquisite. You are Melanie's melanin whose womb was my threshold. You are my 4 younger sisters, the glimpse of hazel in my eyes, and have made me husband. You are a sight to behold, held in stratospheric esteem. To the Black woman, I promise the rest of my heartbeats too, like a sacrifice on the altar. I vow to place another line beneath this soliloquy, tomorrow and each day afterwards. Then sit at a piano and play something only she can hear once I have exhausted words. For our kind of love, philia, storge, eros, agape, pragma, is precious cargo nearly too weighty for verse. If we weren't people, we'd be their scriptures. As blades of grass in the parks we frequent, I have written poems. Under the influence of the opium that is her aroma, I tell her, you smoke my heart, love. Cut the strings of my imagination, taught my heart your whole song, became fluent in my language. This is why you will never dance alone. And with every breath I have left to draw, I will breathe into your soul's heart motivation. And then become best friends with a little girl who still peeks out of you when you feel it's inconvenient. Until for joy your dreams will daydream themselves restless, then play catch with forgotten requests that reality will stand in awe of. As if prayer just discovered their own lungs. Black woman, I promise you that I am yours forever, but suffer me to say, Nemen kitupa. Don't leave me. You are timeless. And I marvel that you are both seen and sensed. If there are limits to your essence, doses of your presence, estimates for your intellect, they are bound within the ratio between a circle's diameter to its circumference. And your shape is but an iota of the learning curve to understanding what makes you glorious. To the Black woman whose smile has the sun as an understudy, I vow to grow us closer to each other than fear to the courageous, then agony to the creative, then years to aged lovers, so that we can live securely unguarded in moments of our making. I vow to know her closer than Ellington to his sentiments, know her like Coltrane's supremacy, read her face like a scribe gathering chokmah from parchment. Black woman, I promise your sacrifices are sacred. Your face, its own language. God inhabits your expectations. You speak volumes with closed lips. Mother of our tomorrows. The only thing that has ever broken my heart was your sorrow. Black woman, I promise you are a sanctuary. We thrive largely because of the Black women who have promised us and were determined to have hope autumn their offspring on a daily basis, ripening the summer fruit of their potential, even as all the opportunities wintered. Black woman, I promise to see you, believe in you, pray for you often, fight beside you always. But allow me to say it this way. Grass will trade places with stars after birds chirp in French while calla lilies voice their perspectives for miles like trumpet horns before I will ever utter disrespect or allow your scorn. Black woman, I promise you the things promises prayed before our cosmos became chaos. Thank you.
Marvin, thank you so much. You're now a returning family member here, and blessed. That was felt. Someone saying, you got to teach me how to write like this. Someone saying, oh, Talib is saying, my brother.
Yes, Talib.
Viola Green is repeating, before I even utter disrespect. Thank you for that honor. Is there anything else you want to share? Any of your other work you want to share with us?
No, that's actually all I have for us today. Just allow me to say that I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
These kinds of spaces are very important. Talib and I always have conversation about the importance of us taking control of the narrative, not expecting people who may not know us or be sensitive to our trials and triumphs to commentate our lives.
Yes.
But, we understand, what it means to be who we are. Black men, Black women.
Mm-hmm.
We fight beside each other, but not often do we have the opportunity to celebrate one another publicly. And so this platform is very important. So when I, was invited back without hesitation, of course I accepted it, and any other invitations, I'll meet it with the same gratitude and appreciation. So thank you guys for this.
Thank you. And what you're saying about controlling the narrative, like that is something, or I like to think of it as just saying our narrative and owning it. This is a theme of what we've been talking about today. We've been doing storytelling, and we're going to be talking a lot about that. Dima has a whole day prepared tomorrow about these very things: sing, speak, stay, communicating resilience. So you're feeling our vibe. And I know there's a lot of women out there, a lot of men out there listening who maybe want to be able to speak this way about women and have the strength and comfort in their own selves to be able to speak this way about women. And I can speak for women who don't ever hear anything like this. This is one of the many reasons we did this event. I never hear Black men, or any men for that matter, speak this way about Black women. And I'm 37. So this is such a healing experience, and thank you. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, Marvin.
Take care now.
Okay. Mo Malele. Comforting their own selves to be able to speak this way about women. And hey, Mo Malele, can you hear me? She's going to hear me in a minute because she's on a delay. Mo Malele, if you mute how you're watching the screen, then you can... If you mute how you're watching the screen, I'll invite you into the studio. All right.
Okay. Mo Malele. Comforting your own self to feel.
Okay. Is it me?
Hello. Welcome. We can get right
Can you
into
hear
it.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's yours. Take the floor, Black woman. I promise you. Can you hear me, Mo? I can see you, but when you plugged in your mic, it went away. Take off your headphones. Can you take off your headphones and unplug your headphones? Can you take off your headphones? Take your headphones, unplug them. Unplug it. She could see me, but she can't hear me. I could hear you. And then you plugged in your headphones, and then I couldn't hear you. I don't know what to tell her. Okay, she's going to go and come back. We're going to go with Khalil. Khalil, are you ready? Khalil, hello. Hello, Khalil. We're going to go with Chad Bishop. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How's it going?
Going great. Man, you're handling those tech issues over there.
Yeah. You have a rainbow in your beard right now. It's beautiful.
Oh, man, I'm sitting in the prison. Thank you.
Take it away, Black woman, I promise you.
This is beautiful. I'd like to say, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to be here this afternoon, Alexandra Loves. Africa Week 2020. I've been in and out all day, enjoying all the learning a lot and enjoying the different rhythms, man, that have been displayed throughout the day. This song was birthed as a promise to my own queen, my mother. Lady, it's your anniversary. Tonight there ain't no other place that I'd really rather be than right here on the dance floor where we first met. You can put it on everything I own. No, I won't never forget the way you looked that night so many years ago. Still, I can't believe that we made it this far. Just like way back then, I tell you till my dying day, you'll always remain the very beat of my heart. Thank you, lady. Congratulations, yeah. I think it's about time I put it on the line, and I thank you. Thank you, lady. Congratulations, yeah. I want to thank you for teaching me responsibility. The next verse is dedicated to my former wife. I don't like to use the term ex, but she's still here, and I wish her many blessings. Had a few kids, a lot of crazy things we did. It's me for you, and everything I do is to make sure that you're safe, even when you ain't happy. That's half the time. But you still can call on me when you need some peace of mind. Respect me for who I am and accept me for being a man. I'll stick with you through thick and thin when you ain't believing in yourself. Oh, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. So glad I put my player's card on the shelf. Thank you, girl. Congratulations, baby. I think it's about time I put it on the line, and I thank you. Thank you, yeah, yeah. Congratulations, lady. I want to thank you for teaching me responsibility. I can't say that every day was Christmas Day. Sometimes you get me with Valentine's in the middle of May. I can't say every day was a bed of roses. But we gotta keep pushing on, girl, and we know this. Said we know this. Thank you, lady. Congratulations, yeah. Think it's about time that I put it on the line and I told you. Thank you, lady. Congratulations. I want to thank you for teaching me responsibility. Black woman, I promise you I will continue always to stand as a man until I'm buried 6 feet deep.
Wow. Chad, thank you. Thank you for bringing this sound, bringing music into the space, and honoring. I like the way you said, I don't like to say ex. Thank you for honoring a woman that was in your life, you know, even if you aren't still in each other's lives in that way. That was beautiful. Where can people find you, Chad?
People can find me right here on the internet, all over the place. Google Chad, C-H-A-D, Bishop, B-I-S-H-O-P, and hopefully we'll meet in computer land.
Yes. Trinity Brown says pure medicine. Ifa Tumise says this is very healing. Mo Malele says loving the guitar vibes. This really was high vibes. Thank you for being here with us.
I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you to everyone else who's out there participating in Africa Week 2020. Much love from Long Beach, Cali.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Mo.
Let's try that again. How's it going?
We were all like trying to talk to you.
Yeah, and I just like, no hablo inglés, no hablo inglés. Yeah, some technical difficult. Like in my defense, it's like almost 2 a.m. here, so that's why I have to be on my headsets.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's all good. Sorry about that.
No, it's totally okay. And thank you so much for being here and staying up late and sticking with it. We're ready for you. Take it away, Black woman. I promise you.
Sure. Thanks for having me. Black woman, I promise you. You have the platform to speak. If you want to cry, I will give you the time. If you need space, I will be your grace. If you need love, I will build you 1,000 hugs. When you need peace, I will give you a release. When you need a voice, I will give you the choice to stand on my shoulders and use me as a soapbox. Black woman, I promise you. When you need to walk, I will be your stick. When you need to crawl, I will be your floor. When you need to fly, I will be your soar. When you need to jump, I will be your spring. When you need to run, I will be your wind. I will be your eyes when your sight is blinded by darkness. Ears when your sound is deafened by silence. I will be the shadow that has your back. I will be the light at the end of your tunnel. Black woman, I promise you, I will wipe away all your tears and catch all your fears if you let me. I will be the shadow underneath your bed, ready to fight the boogeyman. I will be the skeleton in your closet, ready to greet all visitors and prying eyes with a smile. I will be your advocate in devil's heat. I will mop up the ocean for you. I will make laws. I will denounce the use of plastic straws. I will queue in halls. I will forever stand in your awe. Black woman, I promise you, I will stand when they sit and sit when they stand. I will walk when they run and run when they walk, kneel when they won't, not on one but both, and on both knees I will crawl. By all means, I will move you forward. I will shout in rooms of silence and decorum and remain silent in rooms of outrage and chaos, all in an effort never to forget you. I will speak when not spoken to. Even if I have nothing to say, when my voice box has been amputated by the pain of things not said, violated bodies and families left behind, I will sing when I cannot, sing till my voice is raw. I will not laugh when they laugh. I will not let your story fill the amusement park of forgotten injustice and inhumanity. I will apologize for the things I didn't do, the times I wasn't there and the things I didn't say. I will forever apologize for the injustice and inhumanity of it all. I will love you even when you don't love me. I will respect your decisions even when I don't necessarily agree with them. Forever and always, I will honor your presence in my life. Black woman, I promise you, you are beautiful, you are worth it, you matter, despite what they tell you, despite what they throw at you, despite the hoops they make you swing through and hurdles they make you jump over, despite the testing times when they've appointed themselves judge and jury and it feels like you are the one on trial for their crimes. Forever and always remember, Black woman, that you are beautiful, that you matter, and that you are worth it in every way imaginable. Black woman, I promise you, you are a fighter, a lighter, a survivor. You are victor, not victim. You are a soldier with a gun in the holster. You are the warrior the war was created for. You're an astronaut embarrassing gravity. You're a dinosaur coming back to life and exposing extinction as a travesty. You are stinging like a bee, floating like a butterfly, Muhammad Ali. You are the Virgin Mary defying the rules of biology. If this is the Red Sea, then you are Moses splitting in a half. If this is the flood, then you are Noah building an ark. If these are chains, you are Houdini demonstrating great escapes. If this is a Beyonce medley, then you are a flawless beast that woke up like this. If these are the Stonewall riots, then you are Marsha P. Johnson. If this is Robben Island, then you are the Vonia trees and trialists. If this is Armageddon, a nuclear explosion, then you are a cockroach. If this is apartheid, then you are the woman raising a revolution that cannot and will not be ignored. Black woman, my love, I promise you that I will not let your story go untold. I will not let your voice go unheard, and I will not let your life go unlived. Black woman, I promise you. Thank you. You're on mute.
Because because I shouldn't be, because there are no words to be said after what you said. My computer understands this. The machine understands this.
Thank you so much.
Mo. We need more of this.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Alexandra and I were putting this together, and we said, you see, I've been wanting and calling on the promise for Black women, especially after the horrific with Breonna Taylor. And you had this wave of protect Black women, protect Black women, protect Black women. And we don't want any more words. You have embodied every single promise and every single action and every single movement we need.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you.
And coming in from both. We need it from both. It can't just be from the men. It needs to be from the men and from the women. We owe ourselves promises. We owe ourselves a reminder. And
yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, that's where it starts, man. You know, that's like, I mean, I think that's probably the most important thing. And I said this earlier on when we were talking about the who are the authors of our stories. That is in those little acts on a daily, on a minute by minute, hour by hour, on a day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year basis. Those little things that you're doing every day, the hard conversations you're having at a dinner table when someone makes a rape joke and you want to call them to order. And in the context of the whole discussion, you're thinking it's just the dinner table with my friends. But it's important to call people to order at a dinner table when you're making rape jokes, because it's not okay. That's where the fight needs to be as granular and as micro as that, right up until protest action in the streets and changing policy and regulation. It's got to be end to end, and that's kind of the spirit where I was coming from when I wrote the poem. So thanks for the opportunity. I really appreciate the platform.
And it was felt, and thank you for sharing it, and thank you for staying up. You were with us from the first panel all the way to the end. If this doesn't say family, if this doesn't say commitment, if this doesn't say I am here in action, not just in words, I don't know what is. I don't know what this. And Talib, yes, that you can feel it. You can feel it coming through. Thank you for sharing it with us, with the whole world, and with the family everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm very glad and honored to be part of the Africa Week family, and looking forward to more engagements and really just growing the movement and collaborating across time zones, continents, and across struggles. So I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, I believe that's the future of the movement, across time zones and continents.
In accountability.
Yeah.
As Alexandra and I are always saying, your word is your honor. If you're not honoring your words, we can't honor you. And you have honored everything you have said, and you have come through and through for us. Thank you. Keep coming through, and we look forward to welcoming you again on Africa Week 2020.
Thank you, Dima.
Blessings, sis.
Cheers, guys.
Peace. I send it to our hostess with the most.
Holly comes in, I want to play this. This is a Black woman, I promise you, from someone who, I hope it can be seen, from someone who's supposed to be here, but she's out of the protest. She organized the protest. It's just a 1-minute video. And her name is Cristina Bonita.
Was it on Facebook? Can you share the screen?
Oh, good idea.
Now we have the experience. I think
that would be obvious.
Got me. They don't know. Every time they try to stop us, we get stronger.
I was gonna do it the hard way. Okay.
Joey Zaza says, "I told you to get used to me." Well, we're waiting to get used to you. Click on that link and join, please. And you'll be with us tomorrow too. We look forward to it.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. This is Nina Bonetta, or Cristina Bonetta. Let's remove this banner. It's huge. Okay.
Y'all, since I can't be in there live because I'm out here at a protest, I just wanted to read something real quick that I wrote. It's a letter to Black women, and basically it goes, "Dear Black women, I promise you I will never stop fighting for you. I will always demand justice for our people. I promise you one day you will feel no pain. I've seen the sunshine in the rain, and your light, it does the same. Through all your pain, I know it's hard to see all we have to gain, but we cannot be broken no matter how deep the pain. Somehow we will stay sane, no matter how wrong the world is. To us, we stay strong, while those we love are killed in the streets and also while laying in their bed. R.I.P. Breonna Taylor, your death will not go in vain. I promise you I will be like Moses and won't stop fighting till our people are let go. I will stand up like Harriet Tubman and take our people with me. I will rise like the Black Panthers and help rebuild our communities. I will be fearless like Angela Davis, and I will take no nonsense like Malcolm X. I will do my best to follow MLK's peaceful example, but I will not back down like Rosa Parks. Since I can't be in there live because I'm out here at a protest, I just wanted to read something.
Wow.
Thank you, Cristina.
Thank you.
My name is Manderson Maurice. I'm invited by Mrs. Alexandra Leris to be a part of the show entitled Black Woman, I Promise. My text is in French, and I will read it for you in a few minutes. And as a Black community, I know that we have been through a lot of trials for years, for so long. But now it's time to heal ourselves. I would like you to pay a little attention, and maybe later on you will let me know if you appreciate it. Thank you. Femme noire, je te promets. Femme noire qui a porté l'humanité dans son sein et qui en contient tous les gènes. Femme noire primordiale qui depuis lors ne cesse de me tenir la main. Ma mère, ma protectrice, ma soeur, ma cousine, ma bien-aimée, toi qui portes mon enfant. Jolie fleur dont les pétales s'étalent un beau matin de mai. Tu as toujours bien su jouer ton rôle avec une résilience à toute épreuve. Cette graine venue de nous ne savons nulle part, par ton pouvoir, est devenue chef-d'œuvre. Parce que tu représentes l'unité et talent de tout l'univers qui garde encore les propriétés créatrices. Avec tes sens aiguisés, tu ne crains pas le danger pour maintenir sauf te protéger. Malgré que les flots de la vie, à travers les âges t'ont fouetté, saccagé, tu as su toujours tenir tête. Tu es ma raison d'être pour des infinités de raisons que la raison même ignore. Ceci te rend mystérieuse, magnétique, puissante, malgré ton flegme. Aussi, la peur et le sentiment de sécurité des autres les ont-ils poussés à vouloir te réduire, en commençant par te séduire, puis à t'induire en erreur en t'envoyant à la dérive. Dans ce vilain combat, toutes les armes ont été utilisées par les rusés pour t'user. Il y a la religion, les tabous, les clichés, et tu as glissé, impuissante, seule contre toutes et tous. Et moi, noir, ton complément, dont la mission était censée être là pour te protéger à tout moment, j'ai failli honteusement. ayant longtemps cru aux dogmes religieux fallacieux, prétendant me mettre au-dessus de toi. Et pour tout faire accepter, certains petits malins déclarent que cet ordre viendrait de Dieu. Pourtant, ma vraie place est à tes côtés. Déchu maintenant, je ne sais plus où aller. Je n'ai pas été là pour toi, encore pire, j'ai aidé à te ciseler et te tirailler dans la société. Tout en oubliant qu'en agissant ainsi, je me mords aussi le doigt et que tôt ou tard, ça ferait mal. Le monde opprimant a évolué, les méthodes marginalisantes se sont tout simplement aussi ajustées. Les temps se sont écoulés, puis notre conscience vient de se réveiller, peu à peu. Et voilà où nous nous sommes retrouvés. Entre toi et moi un fossé, entre toi et moi des faussetés. Bref, toi et moi à la fin, nous sommes tous des fossés. Maintenant j'ai compris, ne sachant plus où débuter, je t'en prie, je veux te rattraper. Pendant qu'il est encore temps, allons voir ensemble faire le bilan et tout recommencer. Personne d'autre que nous ne va le faire à notre place. Et si on n'a pas laissé de traces, optons pour le meilleur choix afin de reconquérir la souveraineté du passé. Je te promets mon être, mon dévouement, mon sentiment, mon attention, mon admiration. Pour tout ce que je t'ai fait et que je n'avais pas dû, et tout ce qui me revient comme devoir et que j'ai failli, à partir d'aujourd'hui, pour tout faire, je me plains. Il nous reste encore l'avenir, bâtissons-le de notre but, de nos briques. Femme noire, mère de l'humanité entière, il nous reste encore l'avenir, bâtissons-le. Femme noire, je t'aime. Poème de Mendelssohn Maurice, pour le channel YouTube de Alexandra Lewis. Black woman, black queen, black princess, black goddess. I see you through the song of Alicia Keys, A Woman's World. She speaks my heart. And this song is dedicated to every man to pay attention, and it's inspiring. I feel in love with this song. And now, time to work. Moi dédié texte à toute femme noire de la communauté haïtienne qui a évolué de tous côtés, aux États-Unis, en France, en Europe en général, en Amérique, en Asie, en Afrique, un petit peu partout. Nous sommes femmes noires qui portent flambeau. Nous aimons nous toutes. Merci.
Hi there. Are you ready for Black Woman, I Promise You?
Yes.
All right. You're on. Everybody give me thumbs up if you can hear Khalil. Yes, you have thumbs up. The floor is yours.
Okay. I'm going to begin by reading my piece. That is a tribute for today. It's called Ceremony. 10 goddesses dance across lines and mounts, chest against chest in that hollow place where air is worshipped. Joined by the birds in the throats of women who honor tragedies and disappearing landmarks. Joyful arms plead with the sky for evenings, a breeze. We're shuffling feet, snapping fingers, and the clamor of bangles. Beg like prophets to be heard. And that's my first piece. My second piece is called Daughterland, and I thought it would be fitting to read alongside the ceremony. It starts off with a little news extract. It says, on August 15, 2018, 24 school children drowned on their way to school near Medawi, Sudan, when their boat's engine capsized in a strong current during flooding season. Most of the children on board were girls. Some families lost all their children. This is Daughterland. Because every meme was planted by a goner man who thought himself one, all we have ever passed down to survive is war. What happened to that dagger you buried outside in case they showed up to steal your mother tongue? That hat in your past. Yet was a boat carrying 24 school children, panicked and drowned because they were only taught to swim on land. 24 children, one for every hour in the sky I look out at. They are half moons, love, everywhere, even under my eyes in the morning. My hands cup water that travels down wrong. People stare on as I choke. Can be mother or a spinning head. Sometimes you have to choose between weeping in the lap of a stranger or a compass. Thank you very much, you guys, for the space. I'm very honored to be here.
Khalil.
As well.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm glad we worked this out. Where are you coming in from?
I'm from Granada, Spain, in the south of Spain.
Thank you for staying up and bringing these words. Where can people find you?
On Instagram, I'm at k.eltene. The poems that I read, well, apart from the tribute poem, are forthcoming in my book that comes out from Eyewear Press in 2021. It's called The Moral Judgment of Butterflies.
Will you please keep us informed about when that comes out? Because we would love to share it.
Thank you so much, Alexandra. This has been such a wonderful experience connecting with you and meeting. And I'm so sorry. Earlier, I could only hear bits and pieces, and I guess my internet connection is not as great as as it was sold to me.
That's okay. That's okay.
Khalil, could I ask you a quick question about that incident? Can you tell me what year?
That was, it happened in 2018, August 15th.
I thank you for that poem, Khalil. I knew some of the girls on that band.
Most of the book, The Moral Judgment of Butterflies, is like, it's a mix of generational like trauma stuff, but a lot of it has to do with a lot of people that like while I lived in Sudan, also that I met, like Jassim Makboul, for example, who had a missile launched erroneously into his house, killing him in 28. And there's a lot of people. Are you Dima? Is it Dima?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're speaking to Dima Mahmoud.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, me. Khalil, I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for adding another bit of Nubia into this this space. I don't know. You might have missed Mazin's poem earlier. The promise, the Kandaka. I promise you.
I heard pieces of Kandaka. I love that poem. I love Mazin very much. I admire his work. It was great to see.
He's amazing, and you were amazing, and I really appreciate these words and how, again, goes to the heart of what we're doing here at Africa Week 2020. How is it that you are speaking a piece about an incident where I lost my cousins?
Sorry.
No, this is exactly it. Thank you. We are connected, and this is just a reminder. Thank you. Please tell us where that book is when it comes out, so you can come back on here and share with us a bit about the journey. Maybe we can have you over in September, and you can tell us a bit more in detail about that book. And maybe that's why the internet is choppy in Spain. You're channeling Medawi and Shamalia, and we all know the internet isn't as solid there. Allah ya'afik. Thank you.
Have a lovely, thank you everyone. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
For the space.
Bye, love. Dima, you know, another connection is that he came through Aida, which is how we know each other. And I found out in talking to him that we actually grew up in Saudi Arabia together.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
All right, here we go. There's still more people. There's still more.
Yes, bring it.
Jarvis.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can be heard. Thank you for being with us. We're excited.
Thank you for having me.
What you have to share, I'll let you take it away. Black woman, I promise you.
Thank you for having me. First, I have to shout out Elijah in this painting in the background, man. That is amazing. I've been watching it ever since I logged in. But here we go with what I wrote. It's not quite a poem, but it is more so a stream of consciousness. I was asked to write something under the prompt, Black woman, I promise you. Initially, that seemed like a pretty simple task. I was excited even. I began to think about all of the intimate relationships I've had with Black women, my first crush, and the celebrated Black women we see in the public eye. I thought about the Janet Jackson poster I had on my wall for years. Oh, this is about to be easier. Then I began to think about history, all of the Black women who have shaped civilization since its beginning. My position shifted as I thought about the Michelle Obamas, the Viola Davises, the Katherine Johnsons, and the Serena Williams of our time. And then it shifted again. Lineage. I have two grandmothers. I have a mother who has 6 sisters and 2 sisters of my own. I have 2 nieces and connections to other Black women that I can't even count. Over the next several days, the weight of what it means to promise something to a Black woman began to sit. We are all still thinking about Breonna Taylor, the Breonna Taylors, and the Tatiana Jeffersons. What promises were made to them? What about the Black women I've hurt directly or indirectly in my time? Those wounds coming from a Black man cut a little deeper. I watch these women, these Black women, fight the same battles I fight as a Black man, and then fight even heavier ones because they are Black women. I watch them patch themselves up and draw from some unknown source of Black girl magic to not only keep going, but to do it so damn well. And instead of acknowledging that and lifting the burden, we applaud the strength and resign ourselves to believe that Black women have it in never-ending supply. You can imagine that after all of this, a task which seems so simple, a task that because I love and am surrounded by Black women, I believed that I'd ace, suddenly became a mountain whose entrance is blocked by a sign that says, "We're tired of promises." I think about that Malcolm X quote that states, "The Black woman is the most disrespected and unprotected class in America." And with that, I realized that there is very little stock in my promises, so I won't promise. I will show up and I will demonstrate. Breonna Taylor's boyfriend did what he should have done in the hour of need. Those moments would have tested the mettle of any Black man, and that is in defense of his Black woman. He defended her. And though she lost her life, those moments defined what it should mean to love a Black woman. Black woman, I am actively listening to you. I'm listening with intention to learn and not the intention to rebuttal or invalidate your experience. I'm looking at you and searching for that ancient wisdom that travels down the bloodline and propels you to walk with the stride of our ancestors and tap into knowledge long gone. I'm teaching my sons to be the Black men who never have to look for promises from, because the bonds of love, respect, and protection will be restored as the normal way of life. I'm teaching my daughters through my actions and the way I carry myself to treat you, and the way I carry myself and treat you, how they should expect Black men to treat them always. I am the rubric by which they'll measure those things, and I don't take that for granted. Black woman, I won't promise you something I think you want to hear. I won't promise you something that I or anyone else can believe. Instead, I will tell you something that you may already know. And if not, once you do, it should be something that you know from your core, something that resonates with that bloodline all the way back to the ancients. And that is this: you are valid. Your experience is valid. You are the cradle of life. And if Black women ever gave up, we would all be doomed. It is okay to not be strong sometimes. It does not diminish your worth as queen to break and allow vulnerability. Your trauma is not your fault, and you can do the work to heal from it. Black woman, I won't promise you because I know the damage promises have done in the past. But know that there are Black men who see you, who value you, and who thank you. That's it.
Jarvis, thank you for these. You see, I talked to you and you said it's not so much a poem, but I think that flowed really well, and I felt it.
Thank you
so much. Can I ask you what inspired you to write it, besides me asking?
Well, when you asked me, I said yes before I thought about what it really meant. And just over the days after I didn't write it until yesterday. And because over the days after you had asked me, it changed from what I thought that I could just write this poem and, talking to the Black women in my life. And I mentioned it to a friend of mine. And her reaction when I said I was asked to write something called Black Woman, I Promise You. And I could see it was almost like, it was just a guttural reaction. And I could feel what it means to hear a Black man say to you, I'm going to write something that says, I promise you, to a Black woman. And so I began to take it a little bit more deeply. And I don't know what I would promise a Black woman. I don't know what I would promise a Black woman, because they've heard them all. They've heard all the promises, and Black women continue to carry the weight despite broken promises and despite promises that have yet to come to fruition. And so I didn't want to promise something that is out there in the ether that I either can't fulfill or that I could break. So that was the motivation.
Well, you hit it right there on the head, I think. I mean, that is, I know. So when I was going around asking, that was the reaction. And for many women, it was like just that visceral sort of like laughing out loud, going directly into I've heard everything, right? I will say that I had a lot of Black men scared to write this, like straight up letting me know, like, I'm scared to enter into this project. And some of you came anyway. I won't say who, but some of you came anyway. And I'm glad.
I was scared.
Yeah. Okay.
I was afraid.
Thank you for the reflection, and thank you for really listening as you were interacting with other people on it. It shows that you're listening, and it is felt by me. So, and everybody else who's saying powerful words of reflection, very thoughtful, reflective, moving. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for doing the work. It's very necessary. And I'm glad I could contribute in a small way. So thank you.
And you're going to come back and do more with us, right?
Of course.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Trinity, are you ready? Yes. Okay, here we go.
Oh my
Trinity
goodness.
Brown. Welcome back.
Hello. It's been a day. And Jarvis, brother, wow. Oh my goodness. That was powerful. I am on my moon right now. I am having womb sanctuary moments happening and like listening to all of these beautiful poems and different little pieces of the puzzle of like the collective shared truth of our melanin. It's doing things inside my womb, like crazy things are happening inside my womb. I'm like, whoa. So thank you all of the ones who came before me. So this piece, I just wrote one piece for this thing. And it's really about the piece of empowerment. And so as I read this, it's about that glow. And so it's called RQMMH. Black woman, I promise you are a tapestry of the stars, interstellar codes of primal wisdom, perfectly placed in every speck of mosaic color, saturated pigment, so reminiscent of the soils and sands of this earth. Your radiance is the sun shone through flesh. Beautiful sister, I promise you are free to pursue your dreams. For in your image lives the definition of strength. Are there burdens and sorrows weighing on your heart, filling up your mind, contracting in your womb? What if you give yourself permission to make room, space? We call for space. Like, wouldn't it be great to have that space to unravel the tapestry of stories once told and recreate a new image, a new message, a new stage? To let go of past predicaments. Wouldn't it be? And so, may it be so through our words. May our lips fixate on life-giving statements that light up our world as a mirror of the technicolor radiance that we are. Imagine this. Black woman, you are not Black. In fact, it takes a palette of rainbow hues with varying degrees of their color to light up a vessel like you or me. In fact, everybody. So for a moment, allow me to call you this. Radiant queen of melanation most high. Sister, you fly. So take to the sky, no limit, no lies. I promise your ideas are golden. I promise the abundance is flowing. I promise your voice is the missing link, and the brothers and sisters of this earth need to hear how you think. Speak, request, receive, thrive, rest. Be your best. Breathe life. Radiant queen of melanation most high, sister, you fly. So take to the sky. No limits, no lies. I promise you are a tapestry of the stars, interstellar codes of primal wisdom, perfectly placed in every speck of mosaic color saturated pigment, so reminiscent of the soils and sands of this earth. Your radiance is the sun shone through flesh. Sister, you are blessed.
I just don't really have words anymore to reflect how I feel. I mean, you put everything into this. I felt it everywhere.
Wow. I again, like Jarvis, I waited until till this morning. I wrote that this morning. I needed it was more of like an experience. I needed to alchemize what you requested. Like I couldn't just like sit down and like write something. I was just like my body, everything, like just I needed to give it my energy as much time as possible to alchemize that request.
I mean, alchemy is a really good way to put it. I just, yeah, Dima, I don't have any words really. I felt everything.
I just said thank you. I give thanks for being here, for being guided to start Africa 2020, for being guided to this partnership with Alexandra, who brought you into this and allowed for you to inspire. Yeah, no words. Just thank you.
We share the world with her.
Thank you so much for receiving me and for creating this space. Like everything that I witnessed, my whole body, this whole day, my whole body's just been like tingling and lighting up in like so many different ways, and I can feel the cellular healing and like the like learning so much and feeling validated, and the just so many reflections that are coming through this powerful portal that is being created through you too. So thank you so much for this, and let me know any ways that I can continue to support this platform and whatever y'all are doing, whatever y'all are creating. I want to be part of supporting.
We will. You'll hear from us.
Because this energy we definitely need. This power, this dedication, this honesty to not just write something for the sake of writing it, but to actually feel what you're writing so that it can resonate in every cell, in every fiber, receiving what you're saying. We need that. We need this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And stay tuned. And we definitely hope you'll be back in September with us in every capacity, not just in any capacity, in every capacity you can. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, we have Aminta Abioto, also coming from Portland. Hey, Aminta. Hey, Aminta. You're freezing, Aminta. I think what we're going to have you do, because you've been coming in and out, is I'm going to have you call me on my phone. We'll go to somebody else. If you can hear me, we'll have you call me on my phone, and I'll bring you in that way. Okay, Aminta? Because we can't see you, and we want to see you or hear you. Okay, Taj, are you ready?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, no words. Hey, big shout out to Elijah. What's up, homie?
Elijah Fotenauer.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Look at that baby.
It's ridiculous. So we live in the same town in Santa Cruz, California, and he's an amazing artist. I'm so glad he's blessing us with his art right now, because I've always admired this brother's art. It's crazy. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I want to say this is how Africa Week 2020 works. I reached out to Taj. Someone told me to reach out to Taj. Then Taj, I said, we're looking also for someone to do art or painting or something. And then Taj was like, oh, I know my friend Elijah Fotenauer is right here. and this is how it works. This is how our family expands. So thank you. Thank you for saying yes. Elijah, did you want to say something?
I'll come out the mute for that one. Yeah. What's up, Taj? Yeah,
what's up, bro?
Beautiful. I'm so proud and honored to be a part of this. So many talented artists, and all your words are going into the paint. You know, it's a tapestry. So thank you for all the inspiration, and all you organizers for making it happen, creating the canvas itself. Respect to you too. So I'm just going to keep painting, keep listening, keep feeling.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Elijah.
Yeah.
So Taj, ready to take it away?
Yeah. Can I say something real quick though?
Yeah.
So this has been so beautiful to experience all that you've created here. I thank you to you personally. I think I started catching Mo's poem, and that just like blew me away straight out the water. Listening to the sisters that were drumming, that my whole soul was shook after listening to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is so good. Thank you so much. It's such a healing, you know, and I feel you both about no words. I mean, this is just absolutely amazing. So I'm really blessed and very, very thankful to be here. So thank you so much. And I'm so glad to meet you. All right. So I wrote something today. I'm glad to hear other folks hot on the pot too, because I was like, okay, let me write something real quick. But you know, in the theme of Black woman, I promise you, I was thinking that my daughter will be a Black woman one day, and everything in me is trying to get her to grow into a strong, wise, kind person. And so this is sort of an ode to her. So here we go. Daughter of life, daughter of me, daughter of mine, daughter of she, awaken as you grow, reap the harvest that we've sown, grow to your full potential, of which I'll never know, until you bloom, dear daughter, and I promise not to retreat, as you grow into the person you fully are to be. Word that you be named Thea for the goddess in you. Word that you be named Cherish for all that is dear and true. Word that you be named Aurora after the goddess of the dawn. I promise to hold and love you as every day loves the sun, as the moon loves the one, and as the stars beckon us to infinity. Black woman, I promise you to stand beside you, holding your heart when that first young lover attempts to rip it apart. I promise you, daughter of mine, to be there when you have your first encounter with crime from those who've sworn to protect you, because some atrocities are a given, and your body is not a crime. In their minds, you are below us. But trust, Black woman, I promise to teach you your true worth, even as I struggle to remember my own. Black woman, I promise you to be there through all those hard conversations, the ones that entire nations have warred over, the big questions and the little ones, like why spilled milk really doesn't matter, but your Black life does. And some people don't seem to know the difference. Black woman, I promise you, even as you are only 7, I'm here with you, exploring heaven, understanding the truth of our own being as we sit in silence, or as we read books in the night and I look into your eyes and I tell you that I love you. Good night, dear child of mine, the one who will grow to be a woman. Good morning, my dear daughter. Blessed is this day that I have succeeded through this life to be with you. Come what may, I am always by your side, and I promise you that I will fight and struggle when they try to rip me away, as they have done so many of my brothers, and left our communities manless. Boys playing with toys, killing and shooting. Toxic masculinity on fleek. Speak that which you seek and remember my name. I am your father. To the moment I take my last breath, hopefully not in the gutter. My brother went that way, and just today they laid flowers on his grave. They took your sister too. We're still waiting on the evidence. But this here I too will promise I will see you, not only as the beautiful Black woman that you will become or are becoming, but also as a part of a continuum. I hate to say it, but I'm simply not playing. I will also teach you how to fight. Black woman, I promise you, you will never walk alone into the darkness of the night. Ancestors and your family have always got your back. Straight up say what? And I promise to teach you that you are Black. That's it. That is it.
That is it. And Taj, just to think about what was going on, all the things that were like swirling around you this week. You were one of the last people to say yes, just as far as like when I reached out for you. And this is it just seemed to pour out in exactly the way it needed to.
You know, it's funny because I have a lot in my heart, and poetry is a big part of my life, and I haven't really written anything for years. So thank you for awakening that spirit within me.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you.
And obviously, and blessings to your dear daughter and your family. So blessed you're blessed to have each other.
Can I address you, Dima?
Please.
Hey sis, I saw your tears and I see your pain, and I just want to tell you that I witness you, and others here witness you as well. And I want to say to you, your tears and your pain are welcome. Our suffering must be told. We must share it with each other, because that's what we're going through right now. You know, that's what I'm going through. And I need to see your pain as well, because then in that place, I feel like we can meet and understand and still be in joy and laugh. And also those tears are absolutely welcome. So bless you and your family.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And you.
Yeah.
And yours. Thank
you.
Thank you for coming into our family and sharing with us what you share and the truth of you and your family. Thank you.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Taj, can you hear any of us?
I hear you, sis.
Okay.
Alexandra, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You just can't hear each other.
All right, well, hey.
What of today? Can you hear me now, Taj?
I'm sure whatever you're saying is wonderful, and yes.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
But thank you. Yeah.
Taj, if you can put your links, if you have them in the live feed, like go to the live feed and put some links in there, because people are going to want to find you.
All right, for sure. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye, friends. Okay, we're gonna do another call in. I'm gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Okay, we're gonna have Aminta. Are you ready, Aminta? Okay, I'm just gonna get your picture up here. You can be heard as of now. You can be heard, and I'm going to get your picture up here in a screen share. There we go. There's Aminta. Aminta, Portland's own Aminta Abioto. This sister is a awesome poet, lyricist. You may know her. I've posted some of her stuff in our Africa Week 2020 page. Aminta, thank you for being here, and take it away, sister.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I feel very blessed to have been invited. Thank you for inviting me. So, yeah, here we go. Black woman, sing yourself well. Sing into the well. Sing over and under yourself. Sing yourself wellness. Sing tribute. Sing of manifestations, of trials. Baptize yourself in your song, in your water. Eloquent and or ragged. Sing of power. Sing, creature. Sing a song of comfort and safety. Sing a song of blisses and hisses. Sing a song of love, of life. Sing bold like sun, covering everyone. Build your warrior tune. Sing shy like the new moon. Forget your wrong, write your song. These are God's songs. Well or unwell, sing yourself well. Slow or with quickened breath, timely and timeless. Sing over and over and over until it's over. Black woman, sing yourself well, well, well. There we go.
Aminta, that was strong. You have this, like, I feel like you have this like drum rhythm in the way you speak. There's like this heartbeat that is so grounding to me when in the work that I've seen you do and in this. For me, that sort of awakened a bit of a warrior type. That felt like a bit of a dirge to me. To me, that's how I was receiving it. If that's okay.
Absolutely, that's exactly how I feel. You know, like that's exactly how I felt writing it. You know, yeah, it's interesting to explore. And yeah, and getting back, I think like being the groundedness is like really what Black women are. Like we're really rooted, you know, like rooted into the earth.
Yes.
Like, Yeah, and not that other people aren't. We all have different ways
Yes.
of communicating with the earth, and it's something special that we do. So I just felt that, and when you saying that about gratitude, I'm glad that.
Hold on. Wait, say that again because the wind came in and then we couldn't hear what you were saying.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully this is better. So yeah, just like how you the root and just us the groundedness of Black women, and I just feel like we're very strong and we're very soft, and that's how the earth is, and it's very simple and it's also very rigid, and it's got these edges, but it's also got these soft curves, and that goes for it's that's Black women, oh my God, it's oh yeah, it's just beautiful and out of this world, and I'm just amazed by the Black women in my life and my own self as a Black woman, and seeing other people as Black women. I'm amazed by you as a Black woman, and I'm just so just amazed that you connected with me. Just kind of off of the, hey, so I wasn't expecting it. There's lots of surprises. So.
Every single person that came into this was people that I was like, this person. And sometimes it was off a picture that floated by my Facebook. And I'm so glad that all of you said yes. Because this was the group to do this at this time. Thank you.
Everybody's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Where will you let people know where they can find you? Will you let people know where they can find you? Can you see the feed where you are? Can you put it into the feed on the live feed?
Yeah, I can. Let me write that in there.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being with us. We're gonna go to our last.
I think I can. I think. Well, actually, I don't think I'm gonna try to, because the internet is kind of iffy. That's why the call. So,
okay.
I don't know. I can maybe I'll just send you the info. And,
yes, do that.
And then you can post it.
Yay!
Great. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Blessings, sister. Thank you for being with us, Aminta. Bye, sweetie. That wind. That wind had something to say. Whoo!
It was responding to the fire.
It's like, make it fan it, make it go up.
Yeah. Wow. Queen, if you can hear me, if you're still tuned in, thank you. And Ashe. I'm gonna go be emotional behind, off stage. Okay. It's fire. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful piece. Thank you. I'm seeing the words come through.
Ahadi, are you ready? Yes, Ahadi. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome.
How you doing?
Good. Thank you for saying yes.
Okay,
Thank
so
you for thinking with me.
no problem. It's actually an honor to be here with everyone. Like I said, this has been positivity all the way through, and I feel like it's needed. This is a safe space. Definitely need more spaces like this, and it's just an honor. So I'm ready to just speak my piece and continue to put in the work.
Take it away, Ahadi, Black woman. I promise you.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on.
Can you hear me now? Hello. I think there was a delay before.
So I can't. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
We can hear you. So take it away because we can hear you.
Okay. All right. Let me just get it over with because this was tough because I feel like it's a lot of dead. A lot of my words they felt dead because there was a lot of empty and broken promises throughout the years. I'm 27, and um, even with this piece, I felt like it felt empty. Because I hurt women, black women, multiple times, and I just got around to it at age 27 to figure out what I need to do right. So it goes, black woman, I promise you that I will finally protect you. Black woman, I promise you that I will resurrect you. I killed you in so many ways, it's unforgettable. The reason I'm here now, honestly, is because of you. I never understood why you were so angry most of the time, but understanding that life is your creation, why wouldn't it be on your mind? The wickedness across the world that Jaja talks about in the way of the life as a roster, to witness your children of the world enraged and furious like monsters. My daughter, Harmony Nicole Dickerson, who was born September 6, 2010. I always yell out all my skin folks, not my kin folks. But again, Harmony Nicole Dickerson is what I scream out because she's my skin and my kin, folks. My pride and joy, so I want all the smoke. Looking into her eyes and seeing the future of a 9-year-old. She is 9, and I think that I think with time, she'll get to that point where she understands where I'm coming from because I trained for 10 months to master a firearm because I would lay down my life on the line to keep you on the path you on. Being roster, one thing that we're taught is to protect the black woman. The moment when the first African woman was harmed should have been the day of reckoning. The day the rest of the world knew that you was a god, that you was untouchable, but we failed as black men. We failed as African men. We have been so brainwashed to comply with the European standards that it goes against everything that we chose to do, which was to protect the black woman. As a black man, we as black men come directly from the black woman. It is also a responsibility to protect and serve by any means, showing love and unity. I love you, black woman, black queen, black goddess, black empress, and black god. I love you for creating me. I love you for loving me. I love you for caring for me. I love you for protecting me. I love you for knowing my worth even when I didn't. I love you for choosing me to serve at your side even when I didn't deserve it. I should have protected you the moment someone threatened you. Again, as a roster, my goal is to live a righteous life and do good for my people. Now I know that I can't change the past, but what I can do is focus on the now. I can focus on protecting you. I can focus on listening to you. I can focus on loving you, and I can focus on caring for you. I can focus on creating a well-balanced nation for future African scholar warriors. Um, and again, that's my piece. Thank you guys. And like I said, it was tough to write this because of the fact that I felt like I hurt so many women. Not intentionally, but it's just been times just been programmed, in the system, and it takes a lot of unlearning. And I think that I finally got a place where I can call myself a black man, and I appreciate all the lessons I got, from everyone.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I hope that you tell that story as much as possible, because really coming from a place of I know I've broken I know this is hard because I know I've broken promises. Recognizing that in yourself, and you can hear that in your this journey of what it means to be a man in relation to a Black woman. Your discovery of being a man through your relationships with Black women, the bad and the good.
Yeah.
It is astounding, actually.
Can I also?
Please.
It's such a reckoning to admit, to come to terms with. Yes, Talib, respect, respect.
Yeah, man, blessings.
It's such. I don't even know what the word is, but to hear a Black man acknowledge that it's okay, that you've come to terms with the fact that the Black woman has recognized your value well before you have, is in so many ways a huge step in transforming the dynamic of your relationship, in transforming the meaning of the promise you are giving this Black woman. And I hope people realize, I know with Africa Week 2020, we keep saying your word is your honor. And for every pledge we get in Africa Week 2020, we say you're recorded and we will come back and we will find you. So I hope with the open mind, people understand we will hold you accountable to these promises, not just to us as Black women, but in reminding and in waking up other Black men to that promise by leading by example. Because and I know I've tuned into your lives on Instagram. I've been inspired, I've been motivated, I've been empowered by the power and the strength and the love and the truth that you put out. And just hearing these promises now and hearing your reckoning with your journey of failure to attempts to trying to being to knowing. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you. We appreciate you. And I don't know if you're reading the comments, but
I did see. Like this was heavy because again, like I said, now I'm in the process of being part of the living, and I know the next chapter will be, as time and age go on, is becoming a elder. So I'm just trying to take my lessons as I get them, and just put out as much as positivity as possible. It's up to you if you're gonna have a good day or a bad day based on attitude. So I just try to stay optimistic, and that's just through the teachings.
Yeah. Thank you. Stay blessed. Keep shining that light. Keep inspiring our brothers and our sisters, and keep coming back to this family. I hope we'll see you again in September. We'll be having another open mic. Stay tuned for the theme, but also maybe we can have some of your knowledge that you drop on IG as part of our Africa Week 2020. I'm serious. Educators,
and I'm all
we need.
for it.
All right, you're recorded. This is a pledge. We will find you.
Yes. And you got, like I said, you guys can find me on Instagram, my first and last name. On my website is ehaditore.org. I do have an app called For the Culture, and we've been out for about 3 years now. It just talks about like just anything pertaining to the African diaspora. Yeah, that's it right there. It's free. It talks about the kings and queens before slavery. It talks about what to do if the police stop you. And I'm actually looking for work. It could be artwork. It could be anything pertaining to the diaspora that could bring us closer together. Again, we've been out for 3 years. We have over 350,000 downloads across 6 continents, and I'm always looking. I'm always looking to build. Again, like I did everything myself. The coding, the interface, everything is me, and you can always be a part of it.
I think we got our techie. For Africa Week. Okay, brother, we're going to be having a family hour shortly after this open mic. Let's take
Okay.
that conversation there. And tomorrow we're going to be calling in exactly how we need all this help and how to connect to amplify your work, but also how we can make it, what's the word? Not worth your while, because everything you're doing is done for a purpose, and that's worth your while. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
Come through. And yeah, let's definitely see how we can make that work, because it's there. We need the work. You have the expertise.
I'm ready.
It's all about coming together, yeah? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Don't call us guys. Really? After a poem like that?
All right. So we have one last poet, Talib. He's ready. He ready.
He's been ready.
Peace. Yeah. Peace, Queens. This has been a dynamic, just show platform. Yeah, I was just blown away by everybody that went before me, and it was mad inspiring, to say the least.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Okay, we're gonna get off. We're gonna give it to you, Black woman. I promise you.
Okay. All right. So a little backstory about this. When I was told about the topic, it took me some time to write it initially because I didn't want it to be like the one that I performed before on Africa Week. My apology letter to the Black woman, but I wanted it to capture a bit of the essence of it, but not be verbatim to it. So here it is. Black woman, I promise you. Egos pushed aside, I stand with you by my side, Sade. Dreaming this love with you. Passions undone and heroes unsung. Living in the shadows, you shall never do. That, I promise you. Black woman, so dark like a tree's shade or as light as the warmth of the sun rays, I gaze my eyes to take in your sight. Slowly, boldly, you embrace me. My fears you chase away. You never allow my head to hang lowly. When I'm distressed, you hold me. And for that, I promise you. Black woman, mother of creation, the intricacies of your smile makes any hardship with you worthwhile. Whirlwinds of emotion has me hopeful that terminations aren't ends and origins don't begin. This is what love looks like in a whirlwind. Simple oxymoronic words surrounded by onomatopoeic sounds confounds and conflates my tongue. Unable to say mean say, words can't escape to say the meanings of what I want them to portray. Now, you've made me this way. This, I promise you. Black woman, you've been the backbone, breaking your backs, loads you've carried, babies on your backs, working arduously until muscles ripped off your bones. With bones buried in closets and graveyards, you've remained strong, even when left all alone. Protection, you've needed. Support, you've pleaded. Loyalty, you bereaved it. Love, you must believe that I will provide all of this to you. Black woman, I promise you. That's it.
The kings are coming up. That's all I have to say. Feel that like that encompasses everything that I feel right now.
That's it.
This is what your mother says.
Hey, you laid the foundation, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Nope. Talib. No words. No words. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And for anyone who has any doubt when we say we are Africa Rising and that this is our global Black Lives Movement. Listen again. Bissell is here to say something. Thank you.
We're here to build, you know, and like some of the brothers said beforehand, it is a interesting boundary in the sense of, you know, you don't want to just have empty words and just have this poetic resuscitation of things that may be in theory, but you're actually not putting it into practice. But the ability to walk in what you, or as amigos say, walk it like I talk it, you know, to keep it plain. But to really be able to do that, because we've known for years, for decades, for centuries, you know, about the oppression of the Black woman, and the fact that we have not done our due diligence and our job as men to maintain your sovereignty, to maintain you know, just your femininity, the ability for you to live how you should and at your best, even when you're feeling your worst. We haven't been able to really hone in on that and hold our feet to the fire with it. So in any method, in way I can, be it words, but definitely action, you know, I will definitely make sure that our women are protected and respected everywhere that I go.
I don't know if you saw this one. I want to be like him when I grow up.
And Beto.
We are rising indeed.
Keep writing, and we'll tell you what we told Khalid when that book's out.
I got you. I got you. Autographed copies and multiple copies. I got you.
All right. All right. All right.
Thank you so much, Talib.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We actually have one more person. They were able to get in.
Oh my God.
This is Africa Week family.
I just little one. Can she just come in?
I promise you.
This is my daughter.
Hi.
Oh, bless you guys. Thank you so much. She means
Don't
the
call
absolute
us
world to me.
guys. We're not guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No.
take that back. I just heard you say that too.
No, I can say guys.
We'll give you some grace. Just try again. Just try
Okay.
again. We'll give you grace.
Thank you all so much. This person means the most, everything to me. Everything, absolutely everything.
What's her name?
What's your name?
Aurora.
Aurora.
I know. Of course it's fitting. Did you hear what Daddy wrote for you?
No.
No, they were outside.
We are at the beach.
Of course.
We'll play it for you one day.
Have him read it for you, and then
I
come
will.
back in September.
Thank
We
you.
love you, Aurora.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, so Africa Week family returning. Imani, hello. How's it going?
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. There's a little bit of a delay.
We've had some storms, so I'm not surprised.
Imani is a friend of the family. She's been here since the beginning. She's always sharing, always sharing. That is one way to show up with us, is to share and bring more people into the family. And we notice and we love you and we recognize you as a integral part of our family. And if you go to our Facebook page, Reach Out Fam, that tab.
Our website. Our website. If you go on our Facebook page, we now have a website.
We now have a website.
About tomorrow, it's more in the frequently asked questions, because we get all the questions. I just want to really quickly interject here and say, Imani is one of the reasons we do what we do. You are a reminder of why we do what we do, because not only are you sharing, you're also tagging us to things you think we need to be talking about, we need to be aware of, we need to be bringing into the family. And so I encourage all of you to do the same. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you.
So in my there's a bit of a delay, but take it away.
Okay. I was able to get my internet back on in time to hear the last couple of poets. And now I'm really intimidated because my poem is kind of simple. I'm an initiate student with Shanu Kemetic Living Waters Temple. So we have been studying the 7 Aritu, or also known as the 7 chakras. So I wrote my poem according to each Aritu, each Arit, each chakra. So each stanza has a color. Each line correlates to one of the colors of the Aritu, or energy consciousness centers. So, Black woman, I promise you to never give up on you and our families, known and unknown. I am secure in the knowledge that we are worthy. This was taught to me long ago by my grandma, Adelina, and my mother, Marion. Black woman, I promise you to create and contribute to safe and secure spaces. This I do in honor of my younger sister, Andrea, who transitioned before we could fully mature. Power and peace be upon her. Black woman, I promise you to confidently support you with my body, mind, and spirit. I am present, insisting that we no longer have to wait on anyone to exhale or inhale. Many thanks to Emily Renee Hawkins of Naked Soul Yoga, Aaliyah Erica Clark of Yoga with Aaliyah, Stephanie Lark and PJ Leslie of Venue at 35th Street and Studio Gallery Norfolk for the presentation, Waiting to Exhale, all women poets. Black woman, I promise you to love sincerely all who inspire us to become our highest self. Mad respect to Strong Oak Lefevre for her circle practice at Visioning Bear Circle Intertribal Coalition. Rose Weaver for her presentation, Take Off the Mask. And to Mut Nesut, also known as Queen Mother Imaku Mu Neferet, the Nubian goddess rising, renegade wise woman, Shanu Kemetic high priestess, and Reina Madre. Black woman, I promise you to speak truthfully and justly, especially to the powers that want to be. Raise our vibration, walk our talk, and end food apartheid are more than trendy hashtags. We want to thrive too. Black woman, I promise you to stand in the gap, extend my arms and legs, hands and feet, to reach out to where and to whom I am most useful and effective. I will remind all that we are not alone. And right. Black woman, I promise you to make progress on my inner work, to receive grace in order to pour life, love, and light into you. We are one from the one. Duau. Many thanks.
Imani, I really loved how you brought other Black women and honored them in this. Thank you for saying their names.
Thank you for the opportunity. There was one person I forgot. Ms. Mika, also known as Lamika Owens of Soul Rebel Nation. I honor them, and I have been inspired by them. And Duahu means many thanks.
Duahu. Wow. Thank you so much. That I really felt that. Oh, Dima, you're muted.
Yeah, I keep realizing this. I was saying Duahu, and I was saying this is exactly how you breathe action into your words, through your words. You have honored these women. You and you do that throughout. Even when we did the sexy farmers, farmers, you know, she's still.
I'm not letting that go.
You better not. We're holding you. And this is why we do. You still tagging other people, bringing them in. This is exactly how you do it. This is how you breathe life into your promise, so that they're not just words. Just like these brothers said, they're not just words. They're not empty promises. And we know this. You have shown us this, and I thank you for reminding us. Again, it's as simple as saying their name. It's as simple as bringing them into our space. Even if we don't know them, now we are connected to them. Whether we know them or not, whether we've seen them or not, we are connected to them. Thank you.
Yes. And I see Beto. Beto has put up the colors of the Aritu. The last line is white or gold. So that's why I held up a blank card. It's white for the crown Arit. Dua'u. And I will be watching tomorrow.
Dua'u, thank you for being here. Thank you, Taj, for sticking around to the end. Elijah, can you hear us? Hi, Elijah.
I'm here. I'm here.
Look at that painting.
Stunning. It's stunning. Elijah, I really want that painting.
The two of us really want that painting.
Wait, hold on now, because I want it too, though.
Elijah, what you're gonna have to do is make print so that we can all have one for our wall.
Good call.
And then we auction off.
The coloring. I was inspired by what was going on earlier today. I took the lighting from the event earlier today, the youth poets. So that was my inspiration for the colors on that.
Somebody from Facebook tag Renee Mitchell or Jeanette. Oh my gosh, we have to tell them. I'll tell them. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. You're all amazing. Man, I have so many ways to reflect the light, you know? So I'm feeling it, I'm seeing it, I'm hearing it.
So I have the benefit of living in the same town as him, so I'm a little closer to that painting than y'all are. Just saying.
Make those prints, Elijah. I need one in Virginia.
All right. That's a good move.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna sign out and keep watching.
Okay, we'll be coming back in just a few minutes here with our closing remarks. So thank you for sticking it out until the end of the night.
All right.
Thank you.
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Wow. Bye. Thank you, Taj. Thank you, Aurora. Bye.
Bye.
Trinity, thank you for coming back. Bless you. Thank you for saying hello again and goodbye again.
Bye. I love you guys.
We love you. And Elijah, I mean, do we have to stop? I mean,
no, I mean, can we just have the family hour with him? Can he like tag into the camera as he continues the piece?
Elijah, wait.
keep
Elijah,
painting for
can
a
I
bit?
send you a new link? Is that okay? Because I still have to put my foot down. I have to cut the video. So I'm going to end this one. And then can I send you a new link and you can do the same thing you're doing right now? Okay, I'm going to
I can paint
back
some
in
more.
minutes, everybody.
I'm going to stop
just
and get a
minutes,
snack.
okay?
Refresh the page. Remember to refresh the page.
Refresh your page. Okay. Okay.